All right, avocado aficionados, get ready to go beyond basic guacamole because today we're doing a deep dive into the wonderful world of avocado versatility. You shared a really creative avocado recipe guide with us, and honestly, it's got some real surprises in it, like sweet treats, savory snacks, you name it, this guide's got it.
It's really interesting how we tend to think of avocados as only savory,
Right.
but they have this incredible ability to add a richness and creaminess that I think can really elevate a wide range of dishes.
Exactly. And that's what this depth dive is all about. Breaking those avocado stereotypes and equipping you with some exciting new ways to enjoy this superfood.
It's about understanding not just that avocado is versatile, but like why?
Yeah.
What is it about this fruit? And yeah, it's botanically a fruit that allows it to seamlessly blend into sweet and savory things. That's what we'll uncover today.
I love that. So let's start by tackling a common misconception that avocados are boring. I mean, sure, we've all been there with our avocado toast, but this guide takes it to a whole new level.
And that's a perfect example of how a simple recipe can become a blank canvas. The guide emphasizes customization, and for good reason. I mean, starting your day with whole grains from the toast, healthy fats from the avocado, and even a poached egg for some protein is already a nutritional win.
Totally. But then they hit you with topping combos like red pepper flakes for a spicy kick, everything bagel seasoning for that savory depth. It's genius.
Yeah. It plays on this idea that avocado, while delicious on its own, really shines when paired with complementary flavors and textures. It doesn't overpower, it enhances.
And that's key for those who might be hesitant to venture beyond their usual avocado routine. This guide proves that you can tailor it to your taste preferences. Craving something savory, go for it. Sticking to a vegan diet, no problem. Avocado can do it all.
Speaking of venturing beyond the expected, our next stop on this avocado adventure is a recipe that might just make you raise an eyebrow. We're talking about the secret ingredient smoothie, and that secret ingredient is avocado.
I'll admit, when I first saw this one, I was skeptical too. Avocado in a smoothie. But then I remembered what we were just saying about avocado's versatility, and I thought, okay, let's unpack this.
It's a perfect example of how our perception of avocado as a vegetable, likely due to its mild flavor and frequent use in savory dishes, can lead us to overlook its potential in other areas.
And the guide raves about the health benefits of adding avocado to your smoothies. We're talking a boost of healthy fats, that creamy texture I mentioned earlier, and it pairs perfectly with fiber-rich bananas. Plus, you can even sneak in some spinach for an extra nutritional punch. Talk about a win-win.
You can even play around with other fruits, just like with the avocado toast toppings. Adding berries or mango not only creates a whole new flavor profile, but also packs an additional nutritional punch.
Okay, so we've conquered breakfast, and now we're moving on to lunch with a recipe that proves avocado isn't just for toast and smoothies. Avocado and chickpea salad.
This salad is a really great example of how you can make a light and satisfying meal with avocado. Packed with nutrients, perfect for lunch, just like the guide says.
Yeah, it seems like avocado plus anything is like a guaranteed win in the nutrition department. And speaking of which, this salad seems like a really great option for anyone looking for plant-based protein.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, chickpeas themselves are a powerhouse of protein and fiber.
Mm.
And then you add the avocado on top of that, contributing those heart-healthy fats. It all just adds up to a really nutrient-dense meal that won't weigh you down.
And the flavor combination here is really something special. You've got the creamy avocado, some crunchy veggies for texture, and then that bright, tangy lemon dressing. It just brings it all together.
Yeah, and it's a good reminder that, healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. This salad is proof that you can have it all.
Speaking of having it all, this next recipe is for those times when you're craving something a little indulgent, but you still want to keep things on the healthier side. Get ready for avocado deviled eggs.
Now, this is where things get really interesting. We're so used to associating deviled eggs with mayonnaise, but this recipe takes a completely different approach. And the results are seriously, surprisingly delicious.
The guide mentions that avocado makes this incredibly creamy filling that's like even better than traditional mayonnaise-based deviled eggs. Have you gotten a chance to try these out yet?
I have. And I have to say, they're even better than I expected. The avocado adds this wonderful richness and depth of flavor, and it totally transforms the texture of the filling.
It's like a healthy party trick, you know what I mean? You can sneak in some extra nutrition without sacrificing any flavor.
Exactly. And it plays into that element of surprise that we talked about earlier. People see deviled eggs on a menu and they have certain expectations, but then you hit them with this unexpected burst of freshness from the avocado. It's
Yeah.
a real game changer.
Plus, the guide was saying how quick and easy these are to make, which is always a win in my book. Perfect for like a quick snack, a light lunch, or if you're having people over. Speaking of unexpected, we can't wrap up our avocado adventure without addressing the elephant, or should I say avocado, in the room. Avocado chocolate pudding.
I have to admit, when I first saw this one, I was a little skeptical. Avocado and chocolate in a pudding. It just sounded, I don't know, a little too out there.
I can understand the hesitation. It's definitely one of those things that sounds like it shouldn't work, but somehow it does.
I know.
And it works beautifully.
Yeah, the guide promises that you can't even taste the avocado. Instead, it just makes this amazingly creamy, rich texture that you just can't get from traditional pudding recipes.
And that's because of avocado's unique composition. It's high fat content, and we're talking those heart-healthy monounsaturated fats here.
Yeah.
They create this luxuriously smooth, velvety texture that's just like classic pudding.
It really makes you remember that avocado isn't just a one-trick pony. It's not just for savory stuff. It can add so much richness and depth to sweet dishes too. And in this case, it's actually a way healthier alternative to traditional pudding, which is often full of sugar and not so great fats. Exactly. You can indulge in this guilt-free treat and actually nourish your body at the same time.
And the best part, just like with the other recipes, you can customize this one however you want.
Absolutely. The guide recommends toppings like dark chocolate shavings, fresh berries, but you can honestly use anything you want. Get creative with nuts, seeds, shredded coconut, anything you can think of.
Okay, you know what? I'm officially adding avocado chocolate pudding to my must-try list.
You won't regret it. It shows how much you can do when you really start exploring avocado's versatility.
It seems like avocado really can do it all. We've seen it in savory dishes, sweet treats, smoothies.
Yeah.
It's a true culinary chameleon.
What I find so fascinating is that it's not just about the flavor or texture. It's about challenging what we think we know about avocado.
Yeah, for sure. This deep dive has really opened my eyes to a whole new world of avocado possibilities. I hope it's done the same for you.
And remember, these recipes are just the tip of the iceberg. Don't be afraid to get in the kitchen and experiment. You never know what you might create.
Now, here's something to think about as you're experimenting. If avocado can make a delicious pudding, what other culinary boundaries can it push? What other talents is this versatile fruit hiding?
That's the beauty of cooking, right? There's always something new to discover.
Well, there you have it, avocado enthusiasts. Go forth and conquer the culinary world, one delicious avocado creation at a time.